This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Sandra Ali. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Monday. Former President Donald Trump will be back in Metro Detroit today. He'll be making a stop at the National Guard Association of the U.S. General Conference. It's being held at Huntington Place in Detroit. Today's visit, the first out of several campaign events the former president and his running mate, J.D. Vance, are making to Michigan this week. Both are expected to talk about the economy, inflation, and manufacturing. Michigan is one of the key battleground states in this upcoming election. Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz heading to Georgia, kicking off their next stop along the campaign trail. They'll be meeting with voters there starting on Wednesday. This concludes with a rally Thursday, but Walz won't be attending that rally. This is going to be the first time Harris and Walz campaign in Georgia together. Harris officially now accepted the Democratic nomination for president during the Democratic National Convention in Chicago last week. The University of Michigan has received a formal notice of allegations for its alleged sign stealing scandal. According to NCAA policy, the school now has 90 days to respond to that. Head coach Sharon Moore being accused of deleting 52 text messages between him and former analyst Connor Stalions on the same day Stalions was accused of illegal scouting. That violation could result in a possible suspension and show cause penalty. The Isaac Agree Downtown Synagogue now renaming one of its buildings after Samantha Wall. The building is now called the Samantha Wall Center for Jewish Detroit. Wall was the synagogue's president until she was found stabbed to death outside of her home in Lafayette Park last October. So far, no one is in custody in connection with her death. A man was charged and tried for Wall's murder. He was cleared of all serious charges, but he was convicted of lying to police. Several school districts across Metro Detroit are heading back into the classroom today. This includes Detroit, Ann Arbor, Dearborn, and Southfield Public Schools. For all things back to school related, head to our website, cbsdetroit.com. Let's go ahead and check in with next weather meteorologist Troy Bridges for a look at this Monday forecast. Troy, good morning.
Good morning, Sandra. Today it's all about the heat. We aren't going to see much in the way of rain, only a 20% chance for a couple of late afternoon showers. The big story will be the feels like temperature. The actual high today going to 90, but at times feeling more like the mid 90s. Now we will see increasing rain chances for tomorrow late in the day. A couple of rounds with some afternoon storms tomorrow, and then again into the early morning hours on Wednesday. We could have some strong to severe storms. But for today, high temperatures will be near 90 degrees area wide. You can see those temperatures across the region today getting up to a high in the upper 80s, right at 90 in Detroit, but 89 for the afternoon high in Pontiac, 88 in Howell, 90 in Ann Arbor, 91 in Adrian, 90 in Monroe, and Port Huron today up to 88 degrees. You factor in the humid air and it's going to feel even hotter, more like the mid 90s in spots. Lapeer today feeling more like 95, feeling like 94 in Detroit, 93 in Adrian, 93 in Monroe, and 92 in Ann Arbor. So a lot of heat today, and it's only going to feel hotter into the afternoon tomorrow, closer to the triple digits with that heat index. Actual highs tomorrow going to 92. Again, late tomorrow into early Wednesday, a chance for strong to severe storms, and then a high on Wednesday of 90 degrees. Back into the mid 80s for Thursday and for Friday. You can see those temperatures in the low 80s for the upcoming weekend with those rain chances on and off into the next few days. Sandra, back to you.
Troy, thank you. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later today covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.